Baymard's large-scale e-commerce UX testing reveals that long lines of text are typically perceived by users as intimidating and overwhelming. As a result, users faced with overly long lines of text are more likely to avoid reading the text. Let's dive into why this happens and how to fix it. Hi, I'm Christian Holst, co-founder of Baymard Institute, and today I'm presenting guideline number 2673 of Baymard's large-scale usability test findings. Avoid overly long lines for blocks of text. In this video, we'll explore three key topics. First, the general principles of text line lengths and how they affect readability. Second, the challenges overly long lines of text create for e-commerce users. And finally, we'll uncover the optimal text line length for e-commerce sites, including important accessibility considerations. The number of characters per line plays a crucial role in how readable your text is. If a line of text is too long, it becomes harder for readers to focus. This happens because the length makes it difficult to track where the line begins and ends. Plus, in large blocks of text, it's even harder to move to the correct line, which disrupts the reading experience. If a line of text is too short, the reader's eye has to move back too frequently, which breaks their reading rhythm. Short lines can also cause stress, leading readers to jump to the next line before finishing the current one, and that means they might skip over important words. As observed during Baymard's large-scale testing, when text is difficult to read due to the length of the lines, users are much less willing to engage with the text or struggle to read efficiently. For example, this user on Mahalo found the lengthy description paragraphs hard to digest. This user shopping for rental properties complained about the lengthy "About Us" section for a property he was considering. Lengthy lines of text are intimidating and discourage users from reading. During testing, we found that users often went back to the previous page when confronted with long text lines, avoiding the effort to read. Others skimmed reluctantly, leaving without fully understanding the product or service. In either case, long lines of text prevent users from gathering key information. The Web Accessibility Initiative recommends keeping lines of text to 80 characters or fewer for accessibility. Our research supports this, showing that users often get fatigued when navigating lines longer than 100 characters. A user at Bose found it easy to navigate the product description for Bluetooth speakers, which was structured by feature highlights and had line lengths that supported readability. The product description for the speaker at B&H Photo used an easy-to-read format with text blocks and bullet lists. On mobile, line length is usually fine in portrait mode due to the narrow screen, but in landscape mode, lines can exceed 80 characters if the design isn't optimized. Keeping text lines to 80 characters or fewer is a step toward improving readability. However, line length is just one part of the equation. Text styling also needs to meet accessibility standards, as shown here. These were some of the highlights from our research findings. We have much more detailed information on optimizing the overall site experience and accessibility compliance in our research catalog. Go to baymard.com/research to learn more.